Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you on Business Today Television. I am your host, Shailendra Bhatnagar. Let's look at the markets in top form today. Stocks have got up on the right side of bed as far as Monday is concerned. You have the Nifty 175 points higher, and this is a remarkable development against the point that broader markets are not with the bulls. Let's first analyze the Nifty. 24,900, almost 174 points higher as far as gains are concerned, and that's primarily because IT stocks are doing extremely well as far as the Nifty is concerned. Contributing to the gain are TCS and Infosys. TCS is up 1.5%, Infosys is up 1%. The IT index has already added 1.2%, and the TCS and Infosys put together are contributing 30 points to Nifty's total. L&T and Bharti Airtel are the other gainers. You have bit gains coming in on HDFC Bank. In fact, if you look at the top 10 traded counters on the Nifty, you will see that there are gains all around except for State Bank of India and Tata Motors. TCS, as I have said, is the top gainer in the 10 index heavyweight stocks, 55 rupees higher. L&T is adding 52 rupees. Infosys is adding 17 rupees 80, and the reason is that there is sectoral rotation that is happening, which is money is moving into beaten down IT counters and moving away from sectors such as auto, sectors such as real estate. These were sectors that remarkably well in the last 2 odd weeks, mainly on because of the RBI rate cut. So the pharma index is the top loser today. You have bit losses on the Nifty PSU banking index, but in top form, the IT index, as I have said, 1.7% higher. And if you look at within the IT index, there are gains all around. All 5 stocks in the Nifty which make up from the IT side are in green. You have HCL Tech 1.5% higher, 1723. You have Tech Mahindra 1.1% higher, 1677. You have Wipro 0.5% higher at 261, and within the IT index the top gainer is as we've discussed, TCS 1.6% higher. Coforge, after the stock split, is going stronger still, 1.65% higher at 1822. Within the F&O space, you have stocks like KPIT Energy, KPIT Technologies, that is doing extremely well. Within the other space, stocks such as Birla Soft are doing pretty well, and of course when you look at the top performers, you will see a lot of changes coming into Bajaj Finance. The stock is now at 938, ladies and gentlemen. That's mainly because of the readjustment of the bonus and the stock split that has happened. Split is in the ratio of 1:2, and its ex bonus in the ratio of 4:1. So if you had 100 shares of Bajaj Finance, you would now have 400 because of bonus and 1:2 stock split. So about 900 shares is what your 100 shares would be yielding, and the price is now at 938, about 2.5%, half and a half percent higher. But the rally, as we say, are in IT stocks, in a lot of hospital stocks. Market is a bit defensive. Look at the kind of moves that you are seeing in Narayan Hirdale. This is up for the 4th day in a row as far as prices are concerned. You have a strong move coming into Apollo Hospitals, and you have a very strong move coming into Aster DM. This is 3.4% higher, 589. Medanta is 1.2% higher at 1200. You have Rainbow Hospitals a third of a percent higher at 1425, and of course the leader of them all, Max Health, fresh record high 1238, half a percent higher. In fact, if you look at the Nifty, it is again gaining strength, now above 24,900, and it's Reliance that is leading the charge. 1439 as far as Reliance is concerned, up modestly, but Reliance is an index heavyweight stock, and any gains there are very well appreciated by the market. Reliance is up 0.3%, that's 12 rupees higher at 1440. Just 3 days ago, it had hit a high of somewhere like 30th September. Those were the prices. The high was at 1457, but small smart gains coming in here. Indraprasth Medical, my apologies, Indraprasth Gas and Mahanagar Gas are also two counters that are doing phenomenally well as far as prices are concerned. IGL is now up at 208, and this is 4% higher, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 4.78% higher. After 4 or 5 days of consecutive fall, you see IGL moving up sharply. This is still below 200-day DMA, so that is a change that is happening for the better. Record highs in the market today, ladies and gentlemen, are few and far between, but whatever they are, let me mark them for you. Dominated by gold financing companies, Muthoot Finance and Manappuram Finance are two stocks that we've discussed earlier. 1% higher on Muthoot and 1.6% higher on Manappuram Finance, both of them in top form, and of course driven by that rate cut, driven by higher gold and silver prices, so that's doing pretty well. Max Financial and Max Healthcare from the same group are also at record highs, and so is JK Cement, about 1% higher at 6,030. Intraday high was 6,145. The IT index now 500 points higher. I'll request the PCR to fire a longer term chart of the IT index. This is sectoral rotation happening. Today the IT index has crossed 200-day DMA and is now at its highest since February 2025. So that's a 4-month high, and deep value in many of these stocks. Stocks like TCS and Infosys are debt-free companies which have very strong dividend payout ratios and are now at multi-month lows from which they are bouncing. So these are value buys that are happening as far as the IT space is concerned. We've seen overheated counters in the Nifty, as also in the banking space, now money moving away from them in terms of profit booking and coming into beaten down counters. Shipping Corporation, 2 or 3 stocks that I'd like to bring your attention to. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the longer term chart of crude oil prices. This is a worrisome development. War between Israel and Iraq has fueled crude oil prices to a 5-month high. This is the highest since we've seen them in January. Now almost $77 a barrel, and they were just $56 a barrel on April 6th. So 56 to 76 in a span of 2 months, that's a 40% rise in prices. This will go up further, and this is dampening a few counters like oil marketing companies and paint companies. But look at Shipping Corporation of India. Look at how GE Shipping is moving. That's because transport rates, shipping transport rates, more importantly, the Baltic Dry Index is up because of tensions in the Middle East, and that's the reason why shipping stocks are doing pretty well. Shipping Corporation of India is the second top trader as far as value is concerned on the National Stock Exchange. About 566 crores of Shipping Corporation has been traded. GE Shipping is also in top form. I saw it earlier in the morning as far as prices were concerned. GE Shipping is also 2 or 3% higher. I had checked in the morning, just a moment. Yes, 2% higher at 1004, and both these stocks have corrected very sharply from their all-time highs. So this is a good move in the making. The all-time high on GE Shipping was 1538. You saw that on 11th July 2024. In terms of Shipping Corporation of India, this is such a deep value stock. You had seen an all-time high of 384 rupees in 12th of July 2024, and it corrected all the way down to 141 in early March. So from 141 to 232 is a single directional move, and of course in the last on Friday, when the war was at its peak in between Israel and Iraq, the counter rose, Israel and Iran, my apologies, 10%. Today it hit a high, intraday high of 242.75 and is now at 232. So bit gains and sectoral moves coming in, strong moves in IT stocks, in hospital stocks. These are sectoral rotations that are happening. Both commercial gas companies, Bhatnagar Gas and IGL, are doing well, and you need to keep an eye out on Voltas and Blue Star. The heat in North India is increasing dramatically, and these are the two companies that sell brown goods, which is air conditioners, which is fridges, which is all sorts of cooling equipment. So keep an eye out on these two, and maybe Symphony as well. Let me check what Symphony is doing. This is a company that makes coolers, Symphony Limited. Well, nothing much here, but keep an eye out on Voltas and Blue Star. This is what I have, ladies and gentlemen, for you in terms of market update. A very welcome 190 point uptick on the Nifty at 24,900. The Nifty is well on its way of reclaiming 25,000. Remember, this is a zone 24,700 and 25,100, which the Nifty is stuck since 12th of May. Now we are almost more than a month higher, and it just refuses to give up. Bulls will not go below 24,700, and bears will not let them go above 25,100. So this is a rally, that sideways zone in which the Nifty finds itself. But today a strong move coming in thanks to IT shares and thanks to Reliance and L&T plus HDFC Bank, which is helping the Nifty on its way up. Broader advanced decline, let me just tell you, is to the extent of 953 shares in the green versus 1500 in the red. So broader markets are in the red, but Nifty doing pretty well, and that's because of IT, because of HDFC Bank, L&T and Reliance. Thank you for watching. I'll be back at 2.
Welcome, this is Asta Chopra, and right now we are stationed at Alibag for the strategic study of the product portfolio of Skoda India. Let's talk about the company's plans first. We also gathered some information about